Most farmers in Malawi grow maize for their daily food. Maize requires a lot of nutrients from the soil to grow well. However, every time a crop is harvested, some nutrients are removed from the field. After several years of farming, the land loses its fertility and maize plants will no longer give a good harvest if the soil has not been rested or fertilized. In this way, some farmers have seen that growing legumes provides nutritional food while helping other crops to grow well. Simeon Banda, a farmer from Kasungu, explains why he grows pigeon peas in his field.
I grow pigeon peas to provide money and food. Another reason is to replenish the soil fertility, because the pigeon pea plant gives some nutrients to the soil, and when the leaves fall off, they cover the soil, enabling it to keep its moisture.
Pigeon peas are an important food crop. They can be planted alone or mixed with other food crops or cereals such as maize.
Pigeon peas helps replenish soil fertility because when the leaves fall to the ground, they develop into manure, so the soil becomes rich and fertile for other crops like maize.
When plants do not have enough nitrogen, they become pale and stunted. Nitrogen-deficient soils can be improved by planting pigeon peas. Legumes, like pigeon peas, take nitrogen from the air and deposit it into the soil. They are known as nitrogen-fixing plants. When pigeon peas are intercropped, the root nodules release valuable nitrogen to the other crop. Any roots, leaves, or stems of the pigeon pea plant that stay in the field also help to improve the soil. The roots help to aerate the soil, creating a favorable space for air circulation and microbial activity. If farmers don't remove the plant during harvesting, the plant survives during the dry spell and revives during the next season.
Pigeon peas stay alive in the field even when the rains are finished because the roots go deep into the soil to take water.
Once planted, pigeon peas can keep on reproducing and can survive for as long as 5 years, depending on variety. Now that we know some of the benefits of growing pigeon peas, let us hear how Gladys Kafantenganji intercrops pigeon peas with maize.
This is how we intercrop pigeon peas with maize. The pigeon peas are placed 75 centimeters apart, and the maize is planted exactly between the pigeon pea plants. Since maize and pigeon peas are close to each other, they can share the nutrients in the soil.
However, there are several other ways to intercrop pigeon peas with maize. Another way is by planting 2 rows of maize to 1 row of pigeon peas. Make the ridges 75 centimeters apart. Use a ruler, a string, or a stick to measure the distance. Pigeon peas have a wide canopy, so a distance of 75 centimeters improves production by letting in enough sunlight. This is also enough space to apply fertilizers and work between the rows. The ridge should be 30 centimeters high to help the roots take hold. Use a hoe or a ridger to make the ridges. In the rows of maize, plant one healthy maize seed every 25 centimeters. The seed should be planted about 5 centimeters deep using the dibble stick, your fingers, or your heel. This allows enough space for the plants to absorb nutrients. For the rows of pigeon peas, plant 3 good quality seeds on each planting station at a depth of 5 centimeters. Make the planting stations 90 centimeters apart to make room for sunlight and for weeding. It is important to plant both pigeon peas and maize on the same day, so both crops take advantage of the first heavy rains. Another way of intercropping pigeon peas and maize is by planting both crops in the same ridge, as explained by Simeon Banda.
Nandolo ndichimanga ndikudzala mundondomeka yotere.
I am planting pigeon peas with maize in this way. The distance from one row to the other is 75 centimeters. Within the row, I am placing one maize seed on each planting station at a spacing of 25 centimeters. I am following this procedure throughout the rest of the field. I am growing my pigeon peas at every third station of maize. That means with the pigeon peas, the spacing from one station to the next station is 75 centimeters. I am planting the maize seed along the line, then placing the pigeon peas on the side of the row.
Ndeuti nandolo ndikumudzala mbali mwene mwa mzera.
No matter which method, we now know that intercropping pigeon peas with maize is of benefit to our food security and for the fertility of our soils. Let us remind ourselves of a few facts. Pigeon peas are an important food crop and can be planted alone or mixed with cereals. They benefit other crops by fixing nitrogen in the soil and providing manure from the leaves. There are various ways to intercrop pigeon peas with maize. One of them is alternating pigeon peas and maize in the same ridge. The second is by planting a row of pigeon peas between every 2 rows of maize. The third way is planting pigeon peas alongside every 3rd planting station of maize. By growing pigeon peas through good practices, you will enjoy good prices at the market and enjoy its nutritious benefits for you and your family.